Good morning vlog. I am in the middle of getting ready. I'm running so late. I literally have an hour to finish my full glam and get ready to go to the Kids Choice Awards. The Kids Choice Awards, guys. The one hosted by Nickelodeon. I mean, at least I think it is Nickelodeon because it's in Abu Dhabi. And I know it already happened this year in LA. So that was probably the original, the OG. So I don't know what this one is. This like tailored to Arabs? I don't know. But I got an invite and I said, why not? This is one for the books. So Asa and I have decided to go. She's my +1 because I would never go to these things alone. And yeah, and honestly I feel like my dress is average, but it was very much short notice. And so I just bought whatever I could find, and here we are. I'm actually getting ready, and I'm also filming a TikTok video right now, like it's right here. But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna multitask both of that, but whatever, we'll make it work. My hair also not the best because I don't want to straighten it, so I just did the safest option, which is a ponytail. I know for a fact I won't have time to eat or do anything, so I'm just gonna have a banana now, get a coffee on the road, and yeah. So I have decided to do like a little makeup tut mid getting ready, but I'm taking the Fenty Beauty palette, mini palettes, I don't know, number 2 I guess, I don't know. And I'm just taking this little purple, like purple shade, and drawing it, just blending it a little bit like this, so like a little bit here and then a little bit there. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I'm trying, okay? But yeah, I've decided to start this little series on my YouTube, carpool karaoke, and kind of like have influencers on there. Mainly I want to highlight Sudanese influencers, but for now I'll work with whoever I can. But yeah, so obviously my first guest is going to be Ossa, which is like today on our way to the KCAs. We thought it'll be a perfect opportunity to do a carpool, just film it in the car on our way there, and just like nitwennas, you know, like just like talk about things. So yeah, I feel like I don't know how to do makeup anymore. Like, does that make sense? Like at all. This like gray shade here, and like blend that on top of the purple / lavender. It's not really even purple, like it's like mauve. You know, I just realized I completed the entire eye look without even making a tutorial. I'm such a good YouTuber. Anyways, sorry y'all missed that. Maybe keep up next time, but I'm just curling my lashes now and putting mascara. Boy, my tripod has gotten so terrible. Every time I put my phone on there, it just falls off. ASAP Rocky. Banana break. Done with the banana break. A lot of the time I want to talk about work on my YouTube channel, but I have like so many people on my Instagram on there, so, and when I advertise my YouTube, I'm so afraid they will go to my videos and watch it. So that's why I avoid talking about work, but because like so much happens, like there's so much tea and drama that I could tell you guys about, but I really can't talk about it unless like it's something personal, which is different. But like, yeah, and if I talk about someone, that person is gonna know who I'm talking about. Like, not necessarily the person that I'm talking about would be watching, but if a coworker is watching and I'm like talking about someone, even if I'm not giving names but I'm describing them or describing something that happened to me, they're gonna know who I'm talking about, and I don't want that. So yeah, but maybe there is one thing I can talk about, although my coworkers already know about this, so even if I talk about it here, it's fine. But it's about my ex-work crush. I used to have a work crush, and he was great. He was so good. Just for context, he is married. Nothing happened, but it's just a crush that I had. He doesn't even know, obviously, that I have a crush on him. Had a crush on him. And I say had because it got old. It was fun having a work crush, but then it's like also at the same time like kind of exhausting. Like, why are we doing this? And so yeah, that's the tea. That's the tea. I had a work crush. So handsome, so nice. We didn't work together much, but when we did, it was fun. Also, the reason I'm so comfortable talking about my work crush on here is because we don't have each other on socials. And again, the people that I would think are watching this either don't know who I'm talking about, so they won't ever guess unless I tell them myself, or already know because I like to talk about it, but I'll only talk about it with people I trust, obviously. You can't go around blabbing this shit to anybody. People like to gossip. Work gossip is the only kind of fun that happens at work. It's the only thing that keeps us going at work. So yeah. Amazing news. Right after I talked about my tripod, it broke and now I can't use it. I have to order a new one. God, why can't anything work out for me? But anyways, I'm using the best foundation to ever exist, House Labs. I'm not sure if this is my shade still because I've tanned. Oh, that is a bit too light, but okay, we'll make it work. Back to my TikTok. Oh, I fucked that up, but I already have the foundation on, so no going back now. Oh, I love how this is applying though. Like, yes, give me coverage. The all-time prime multi-use prep and smooth face oil. Oh, I gotta blend her really quickly. And I can't even find my brush. Stay. Stay, por favor. So rude. These brushes. Ooh. She's applying it so smoothly. My ear is like swollen around this piercing, and I strongly believe it is not the piercing, because the piercing itself doesn't hurt. There's no like pus, there's no like pain, it's not red, you know what I mean? And so like I really don't think it's a piercing. I think it's my wisdom teeth, because although this ear obviously is not swelling and there's no same piercing here, but I still feel some kind of pain here, like here, but it's worse on this side. And I'm gonna go see a doctor tomorrow for it because my lymph nodes are pretty swollen, but I don't know, I could be wrong. It could very much be the piercing. Maybe I'm in denial. Maybe because I'm in denial and I just don't want to take out the piercing. But that's my situation right now. Moving on to bronzer or cream contour. what I like to do is like rub the Fenty on here on my hand. Take this Kevin Aucoin brush, dab it a little bit, and apply. Y'all see that? That is what gets you a really smooth contour or bronze, whatever the hell you want to call it. There's just too many rules in makeup. Do what makes you happy. I'm gonna do like the right side on camera here for you guys, and then left side. Ooh. Left side will be for tiki-toki because that's my good side. Now I'm using Miss Refi Citrus. I think orange blush is the way to go for today. Or any day, actually. Oh my god. Yesterday we had a company brunch and we were like sitting at a table and stuff, and we had like my coworkers with us and stuff, and so like we had a new joiner, not new joiner, well like she's from another entity, from another country, like she worked in our company but in another country, and so our coworker was introducing her to us, and she introduces her to me as, no sorry, introduces me to her as the typical Gen Z girl or something like that. When she said that, I was like, because she didn't mean it as an insult, and she explained it to me and I understood what she meant, but also I do not want to be introduced as that. She meant it in a way like, oh, you like do social media and you're working at the same time, like you're like a best of both worlds kind of thing, and that's like typical Gen Z. And I'm like, I know what you meant, but please don't introduce me like that to people ever again, because I don't even consider myself Gen Z. I'm 25. I'm not Gen Z. I think they think I'm younger than I am, but I am not Gen Z. I don't care. I refuse to be Gen Z. I think the cutoff year was our year or the year before that, but I refuse to identify myself as Gen Z. I am so sorry. No, your girl continued without y'all, but I took the Hourglass concealer, and now I will take the Anastasia concealer in the inner corner, like the light one, and brighten it up a bit as well because she has more coverage than the Hourglass. And we don't forget our Max Fix Plus. I will do this in every step, although I didn't show you guys that I was doing it in every step. But yeah, I like to let the concealers sit for a little bit, which I did off camera. It turns out much better that way. It's bronzer time. I'm using Fenty Beauty, my go-to for this really nice bronzed color. It's actually a powder foundation, but obviously I got it in a darker shade. You know, everything about this event is so last minute because my sideburns are like really growing right now back, and I did not have time to shave. So I'm gonna bake before I put blush. And yes, it's called baking powder. Okay, get with the program, because on my TikTok, when I do like chit chat get ready with me's, although they are in Arabic, I still say baking, and then I get like comments like baking and I'm like, yes, that's what it's called. While I wait for it to bake, I will start on my lippy. I'm using the Urban Decay eyeliner, actually, pencil liner, but it works great as a lip liner. I'm just thinking about that fat ass coffee I'm gonna have on the way there, because I'm just losing it. Also, I'm using mocha from MAC. It's kind of pinky. And now for my favorite part, because I need some color on my face. I'm using the Armani Beauty in 30. She's the perfect orange shade. Just pack her on, like go crazy, go stupid. Ah. You can't go wrong with blush. Now I'm just pretty much mimicking the eyeshadows that I used on top on my waterline. If I can remember which ones I used. But yeah. And then mascara on my lower lash line. I'm actually running really late. Now Charlotte Tilbury to set everything. And I'm gonna take my Laneige lip mask as my gloss. This has been my cheat code for the past month, and it's been so nice. It just smooths everything out so well. You know, where the cover at? Where did I put the cover? There it is. Next is the Refi Glow for an extra glow on like the areas that matter. Oh, it's giving. What I forgot to do, and I knew something was missing. I forgot to do my eyebrows. She's the most important part. And this is the final look for the KCAs. I just drew some moles, beauty marks, whatever, and she's ready.